And we're live. Mostly, sorta, kinda. I think we're live, I don't know. YouTube's being just silly. All right, we're loading into the map. Hey guys, it's Sunday again. It's chill stream day again. I went ahead and just jumped us into the map because on my list of mods, I don't actually have any mods to install today. We might bounce out and go back into the menu and look at some mods to add, especially as you guys start trickling into the chat. Heyo! So today, what are we doing? Well, last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku charged up. I just finished watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged and caught up to where they're at, so there may be many a quote. So we're loading it now. We were building the nanite factory. Hey, Vatting. Welcome to the stream. We're building the nanite factory, which ended up taking a ridiculous amount of resources. I actually loaded it up before the stream started thinking, you know what? I'll do some of the boring work first. I'll try to build that thing up till it's almost done, and then we'll get the stream started, because I didn't want to spend too much time just, sitting in menus and building. We're not even close to enough resources to build that thing, and that thing's gonna allow us to use our dry dock to really start building larger ships, things off of blueprints, and have more fun exploring, I think. But we've got to explore to get the parts to build the thing. So we're gonna go do some exploring today. I think we got a ton of uranium as well. Build a space plane, says Daniel. I do what? What the hell is a space plane? I might build some type of mining drone so we can take core samples, because I've got that mod that changes what all the ores are, and you get these mixtures of ores that are called real, they're real ores that really exist, and I guess they are represented in the game now with these mixtures. So you'll get uranium and ice mixed together, or I don't know, all kinds of crazy stuff. Did I just wake up? I didn't just wake up, no. I've been doing some, a little bit of YouTube management, meaning responding to comments and stuff, and then I derped around on Skyrim for about an hour installing the new Bruma mod, because yes, I'm so excited for that whole series of mods that's coming out. It's expanding Skyrim Special Edition to encompass not just Skyrim, but now you're getting Bruma, which is the territory north of Cyrodiil, south of Skyrim, and all the other little areas, and I love it, I love it. And Special Edition is so stable. I must have 200 mods installed now and haven't had any crashing issues. A couple of conflicts, but yeah. This map takes forever to load. Come on. Yes, I do plan on building a home station, Giant. Like a space station or a planetary base or an asteroid base. I want to do something like that. Yes, that will be a thing. I think we got it. I think we're in. Grinding white light. Nope, back to the loading screen. Just kidding. Just kidding. Orc, thanks for all the cool content. Well, thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. All right, we're in. This music is far too happy for the start. Let's switch this over. That'll work. All right, so what do we got going on here?
What's going on?
We docked up to the space station. That's right. We docked up with the space station because we kept having pirates scout us out. There's the planet in the distance. We're still orbiting this planet, but we're much farther away from it than we were before. But we were hiding out next to the space station because we wanted the turrets to cover us. We were having issues with, well, pirates. So we're at the refueling station. We have a civilian freighter passing by. We've also got 2 trading posts off in the distance, way out there. We could go say hi to those trading posts. I don't really want to trade for resources right now. We haven't refined enough uranium to use it as a trade good. And I'm not confident in my ability to actually dock this thing with a trading station to do the trading. I keep trying to use Skyrim controls now, trying to zoom in out of my character. All right, what are we gonna do? Well, we need to get out of here. So if I leave, actually, let me take a walk around the ship real quick so you guys can see where we're at. So the rust bucket has grown, if you didn't watch the last stream. Jamming out in my spacesuit. Here's the rust bucket, the old escape pod turned salvage vessel. We've got our building area over here we built in the first episode. We've got our windows in the bridge area coming off of it. We've got a little parking bay for our, hey, where's the Where's the drone? Where's the mining / working ship? Oh, there it is. All right, we got a little parking bay for our working ship with our ladder going up. Our refinery down here. We're still kind of working on this deck. And then this is the beginning of the deck that's gonna have our nanite factory on board. This is the XPG Rust Bucket. She's an old salvage ship, at least she's becoming that. We've got a piece of a space station that we picked up, and this, which is attached by pistons, is the kind of dry dock work area of the salvage ship. And it is actually shielded, because we do have shielding technology, so any grid attached should have a shield. There it is, kind of see it, right there. So it is shielded. Our shielding technology is really crap. And we've got our pieces of space station here that we're using to build this up with. So this is just resources that we have yet to grind down and add to our cargo containers for shipping. So we're just taking it with us. If we find something else worth salvaging, I'll probably just finish taking that apart, and then we'll put something new in there. Gotta build this up a bit more. It needs a few more rungs, I think, a little bit more protection from the elements, from possible enemies that may come in and try to attack it. And it would just make it look cool. The nice thing about it being on pistons is it can actually expand. We can open up that whole grid and put bigger things inside of it. That'll be where we build future exploration ships, maybe landing craft is what I'm thinking. Oh, we got another donation. What do we got here? From Juggler, he says, love all your content, keep up the great work. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate the support, I really do. All right, let's do this. We are shoving off. Now, we do have a bunch of mods installed. We're gonna be using our radar mod to, well, go off and explore. Because what I really wanna do in this is I wanna live up to the idea that we are a salvage ship, right? We're scavengers out on the rim. And so that's how we built most of the stuff on the ship. We haven't done a whole lot of mining. All right, detaching from the space station. Not that we were actually connected to it. We were just docked up next to it. Oh, no, we gotta get rid of her. We didn't grab our ship. Oh, what could have been? We gotta get down there. There is glass there. Can't notice it. Turn on that generator for a second. Gotta go dock up. We don't wanna leave this behind. We're already like banging up against it. Let's get in here. We need to put your grinder. This shield just protected the ship from damage from the thruster. That's what that was. I love the shield mod. It's one of the coolest. Zading says, I donate, but I don't have the money at the moment, and even at that, I have your face next to my name. But if you see somebody's face, or my face next to their name in the chat, they're one of the subscribers like Twitch has. Basically, YouTube kind of has like the same system now. So that's what that is for you guys asking. If you have questions for me, make sure you put the word question in brackets so I can see it. Are the turrets fixed? Unknown. That's something we should probably test today. We have no landing gear? Let's check it. Shutting down the ship. Come on. Why are you still active if I just shut you down? Oh no, it's got a light above us. It is shut down. All right. Well, I heard landing gear locked. Yeah, you're locked. Good. I need like a ladder out of here. Oh, I can jump out of it. Yeah. All right, let's roll. We need to get back to the ladder. There's like there's no way to get to the ladder on that side. GG. Wait, maybe. Just gotta go around the long way. This whole deck right here needs a redesign. Because then when you get to the ladder, you gotta like kind of shimmy up. There we go. Pop up here. If you're wondering why I always look to the right, that's where my chat is. James Hubbard has donated 5, and he says, build all the things, keep up the amazing work. Mod and build all the things. Thanks, sir. All right, I think we're good. I think we can set course for maybe the nearest asteroid, or actually turn on the radar. Let's turn on our sensors. I want to go farther into deep space. I want to get farther and farther away from the planet, which was my horrible memory. What did we name the planet? Actually, we didn't name it. Tartarus. I want to get farther away from Tartarus. So I'm turning off my inertial dampeners. I am firing thrusters. Let's get up to about 50 meters a second. There's our acceleration. And then we'll turn on our sensor system as we fire away. Oh, we're kind of drifting to the right because of the extra the extra grids, I think, from the pistons. All right, that'll work. It's good speed. And we're off, cruising. Now, let's give a little bit more. Let's go. Questions. Can you name the small ship the lobster or the crab?
Maybe it's another girl.
Ah! Dark Phoenix, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. It's a cup of coffee right there. Turn the sensor grid on, start pinging. I feel like it doesn't remind me enough of a lobster. Maybe if I armor plated it, you know, and it had the arms sticking out, that'd be kind of cool. All right, our radar's turned on. We're just waiting to get a ping back from anything in the distance. We're kind of heading toward that asteroid ahead of us. I think we'll just keep heading toward that. Stellaris comes out every Wednesday and Saturday, for those asking. That's my goal. I'm trying to stick to. All right, I think I can get out of this ship without something terrible happening. We're gonna try. Turn off my, there we go. Okay, cool. I've had bad experiences where, if you look at our speed, see how it's fluctuating about maybe 0.2 meters of a second? Well, when it's done that in the past, I've gotten flung into a wall and died, so hopefully that's been fixed in the last version update. Almost out of fuel. Am I? No, we've got tons of uranium in the grid. The large reactor only has 0.7 in it, but if we scroll down, we should have uranium ore. 148, we've got a lot of fuel, and it's all hooked up now. Force Master, thank you so much for the $5 donation, sir. You are a hero to the Republic and to the channel. I think we're good. We can actually start working on stuff while we cruise. We're not gonna hit the asteroid, right? I think we're okay. Check the sensor data before we go in. I have not set up an alarm yet to go off. There's a large ship above us, 12 kilometers out. Ignore the sensor points that are popping up around me. Those are, it's actually detecting us. So, but there is one 12 kilometers above us. Wait a minute, we've got a moderate unknown object. That's a raiding outpost. That's a pirate raiding outpost. What was that? I think it was text. It was either text or Tryon in the last stream that was like, if you find a station you want to take out, you should set a course directly for it, accelerate to max speed, and then release the corpse of the station that you have and have it, use it like a torpedo. I'm not confident enough in my ability to fly this thing. Shack, build the mining laser. We don't have the resources for the mining laser or the construction setup yet. We'll keep going. I want to keep moving away from this planet, which we've kind of curved. Let's turn inertial dampeners on. Let's change our course.
You know what's going on?
You just scared the bejesus out of me. I was in the Discord voice chat playing Dawn of War, and your voice came through. Good stream reminder, though. Whoa, why are we spinning? Why are we spinning? Why do I no longer have... We've lost power. Shit, you're right, we did lose power. Why did we lose power? Now we're spinning wildly out of control and going 45 meters a second. It should have auto-drew from the, unless it's not actually hooked up properly. All right, reactor. Let's see, it should have auto-pulled from it. We are now out of power. Refinery. Large reactor, here's our refinery. Give me power. You're not hooked up. Shit. Okay, we gotta fix this. Turn on my light. Oh, this is really creepy. I haven't been in here with the lights off.
What's going on?
From one airman to another, currently at Keesler to cross train. Been to Keesler, my friend. I'm curious what your job is. Keesler Air Force Base. Spent quite a bit there of time. Let me get some fuel. Is our refinery not hooked to this system? Am I crazy? It's gotta be. We've been using it. What the hell is our refinery? Oh no. We lost power and so the connectors don't work anymore. Is there a direct connection up here? Conveyor. Oh, shit. I have no control over this ship as we drift. Open. Oh, I can't even open the doors! Oh, no! Oh, it's a good thing we've got the ladder. I can't even open the doors. Oh. It's our refinery. Yeah, our refinery's down here. All right, just jetpack down. You're being goofy right now. Or I'm trying to use the wrong controls. No, you're just being totally goofy. You're not letting me go down. Press F to use ladder. Okay, now go down. Thank you. Jeez, God, you guys are just like strong in donations today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys know this. I really do. All right, we're at the refinery. Let's manually load this thing. Give me like 50 units of uranium. Now we've been operating on, I think, 25 since the first stream that we took out of the crash dread ship. Bradley, I'll answer your question about upload schedule in just a moment. Let me get this system back online. I'm really concerned. Okay, my lag, I'm not gravity locking onto the ground. All right, jetpack off. Okay, I'm mag booted to the ground now. Here we go. That's why we still have gravity. We don't, I'm using the mag boots. Large reactor. Fuel won't let me fuel you because the conveyors are off. Shit. It's all right, we got port right here. I'm gonna just move this. Let there be lights. All right, let's see what we've got, because we were kind of, yes, we were heading toward this pirate base. Smuggler's Legacy. And there's something else in that direction. It says, get over here. Smuggler's Legacy. 9 kilometers and closing. Shit. All right. Inertial dampeners are on. We're gonna turn them on. Actually, we're gonna turn them on. We're gonna kick on the engines.
You know what's going on?
Nuke maintainer.
It's another drill.
Cody was a nuke maintainer going into 3D1 client systems. We've got to get out of here. There's some type of smuggler heading this way. We're also gonna rotate because the majority of our weapons are on the top. And I may not be able to have the AI target these weapons for us, but I can manually target them if this enemy comes in range. I also don't want to head toward the planet, so let's try to set a course that accomplishes both these goals. So let's kind of like cut this direction. And rotate a little bit more. All right, inertial dampeners off. There, our weapons are set, because we should be able to control, yeah, these weapons directly. If you want to come in range. Oh, there's the pirate ship, 8 kilometers out. Tiny unknown object, tiny unknown objects, 10 kilometers. That's not tiny, that's massive. One large ship. So it's got like a fighter escort. We can't see those, but we can see the one large ship contact. That's the radar giving us intel on that. Shaq, what happened to the Quentin's class Star Destroyer you built with Morph? It's a thing. I have the blueprint for it. 8 kilometers on the enemy signal out there. There's the actual space station, I bet. Get over here. No, I'm not going near you, pirate. We are not ready for combat. We are cruising out of here. We're gonna head toward, actually, we're gonna head toward that asteroid directly ahead. So inertial dampeners online. Let's make sure we're going straight. Straight toward it, hopefully. Our engines really suck. Okay, we'll glide from here on out. Oh, so upload schedule. For whoever was asking. What's it? Stellaris we're gonna be doing on Saturdays and Wednesdays. Sundays is live stream chill day, which has been Space Engineers thus far. For Exploration Mod, which is what we're doing. And that's about it. And then I kind of make it up as I go with everything else. So when new cool mods pop up, I'm having fun playing something, I will totally show you guys what I'm doing. Don't forget to put back the conveyor piece that you cut down. I also need to check and see what's going on with, she's like shaking. She's like wildly shaking, probably because of the pistons. That's not good. That's not good at all. Go back to third person. We are almost going max speed as well. So. Planet gets farther and farther away. What's our distance on that asteroid? Yeah, we got a little bit of a drift, and I think it's the pistons. Gonna kick the inertial dampeners back on. That way we can at least have some thrust that's fighting against the, this weird drift. There's the asteroid right there. And we're coming up on it fast. What was that? Heard something bang. I don't know what it was. Making me nervous though. It's fine. Just parts of the ship probably flying off. It's totally fine. What if we take the pistons and we lock them? Am I gonna regret life when I do this? Terminal. Safety lock override. Can I just safety lock them without having to do the override? Safety lock speed, 26 meters a second. Are we still shaking wildly? Yep. She's vibrating. She's vibrating like crazy. Inertial dampener's on. I feel like we're getting way off course here. We're not actually closing.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
We don't have the side thrust. We've got 3 engines. New sponsor, welcome! Ari Warrior 1. Thank you so much for sponsoring. I do these streams every Sunday, and I might start popping in a couple of random streams during the week, as time permits. All right, we're gonna wanna start slowing down, and we're gonna see what this asteroid has. Since we haven't found anything that isn't straight up hostile. Come on. I mean, yeah, I'm not ready to go after the pirates. If we had like a small combat vessel to bring in, I might think about it. All right, let's try to stop. Look at that stop speed. It's so long. The ship's getting heavier and I haven't added any more thrust to it. 60 meters a second. I think we need to tear down that wreckage. We need to lower our weight. It's way too high for what we've got going on here. We also need to build up the solar panels. Raiding outpost, get over here. Not picking up anything else on radar. Come on. You're just unable to stop now, aren't you? New thrusters may be key. I think it might be time to extend the ship. Make it longer, make a larger engine platform in the back, and let's get a few more engines online. I think that might be necessary, because look how long it's taking us to stop. All right. Full power to engines forward. Come on. We might have to turn you into a space station. With something that we talked about in the last stream was getting a space station set up or turning this into a working space station. All right, I'll stop. Oh, and I'm dead. That's what I'm talking about with the meters a second freaking out. Am I alive? Everything's good? We're all good here? Give me my stuff back. Stop spazzing out. And I believe it's the pistons that might be doing it. Let's open this up. Or the safety locks. The safety lock might be what's having a problem. Let's turn those back. No, they should auto turn off once we're under 25 meters a second. Let's go look. She definitely needs more power. More thrust capability. Let's get rid of this rear turret. We may swap you out for some of the Star Wars weapons. Let's grab some steel plating and see what we've got here. Probably gonna need to move the thruster that we've got now. What are you doing on steel plating anyways? Hold this stuff for me. Construction plates will keep. We don't have any steel in here. It's all right, we've got a steel. We've got a way to get steel. Keep my light on. Hi. You. Big parts. Nope. Extra parts. Where are you going? Put away. We need these to expand the rust bucket. Maybe we'll do a vote. Do I set up a space station? Oh. Do I set up a space station, or do I continue to build up the rust bucket? I just have to figure out what I'm gonna do about this whole drifting issue and instability. I want to keep the plates. We need plates. But I gotta drop all this heavy stuff off. Lots of interior components and lots of large steel tubes. Yeah, good there. I'm not planning a Stellaris multiplayer campaign for the channel. Though I believe it's either it was yesterday, grab those pieces up, or it's today. They're doing a Stellaris multiplayer session on the Discord. All these are interior plates. Not really what I was looking for, but I don't want this piece to be drifting off. Should totally do a station. Make the rust bucket the space station. I'm thinking about it. The dry dock would be better off if it was in a singular place. The only problem we're gonna have is if we ever want to come back to it, we don't have a jump drive. That's my one issue I have, is that if we do a space station, it'll be really hard to get back to. And we won't have to set a course and just wait till we get here. We won't be able to just jump back here. I should look at what jump drives actually cost in resources to manufacture. Oh, well, you're gone. You're actually in the gravity field. You have a grinder? Oh, you do have a grinder. Come here. Engine's online. Detach. I thought I pulled your grinder off, but it was the welder that I pulled off. The ship is perfect for this. Hey, Matthew. What has happened so far? Ship's drifting a bit because of the dry dock when it flies. I'm deciding what to do with it while I take apart this whole space station, so we can go out and find more things to take apart. Let's focus on getting these attached pieces. There we go. There we go. So we're doing a little salvaging. A little higher. Yeah, this is much faster. Whoop! Oh shit, I detached it. Grab it, grab it, grab it. This is the other reason why having a dry dock is nice. Uh-oh. Because it'll hold pieces in sometimes. Come back! Come back! Got him. Victory's mine. Okay. That sun. Right in my eyes. Come on. Thrust on this ship sucks too. It's a hard maneuver. I like that they use these vertical windows as armor plates. It's actually a really cool concept, because it's super cheap. It's only using interior plates, and for whatever reason, we've got tons of them compared to normal steel. And with the shield mod, these will actually hold up pretty well to damage. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. I didn't realize you were only held on by that one weld point. Come here, come here, come here. No, no, come back. Get ahead of it. Oh, that sideways thrust is bad. No! Ugh. Why? Just gonna let it go. Shack increased the production of the MacGuffins by 100. Indeed. Get in range. Thank you for the donation. Go, we're gonna ram it. This ship gets harder and harder to fly as we get more and more stuff in its cargo bay.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another
In range.
drill.
Oh, control panel. Look at that. Like the messiest salvager ever. Space pollution. Have you added the clean window mod? No. No, I sadly haven't. But I will. I promise. It's gonna be a thing. I need all the seal plates to expand this ship. Jack, would you consider building a Gazanti with a cargo pod setup, basically a shipping container type deal full of cargo containers connected to the bottom? Have you seen, what is it, Perfect Blinky's brand new Gazanti? It's awesome looking. Like, part of me wants to just load up that blueprint. Because I tried to build a Gazanti once on stream, and I must have messed with the cockpit section of that, which you think would be the easiest part because it's kind of square in Space Engineers. I must have messed with that for like 3 hours and could never get it apart that I liked it, where I'd be willing to build the rest of the ship. In that design, I was trying to go for like the docking bays on the bottom that you had like TIE fighter or small scout ships actually attached that you could get to their cockpits through a tube from inside with a main hallway, but it just didn't really work out the way I wanted. Do you have the explosive tanks and jump drive mod on? Explosive tanks? No. I have the jump drive explosion mod on though. What's explosive tanks? I haven't, I can picture it, but is it what I think it is? Does it make hydrogen tanks explode like they totally should? Especially if as long as they're full. Taking apart a whole space station. I do like this ship. The salvaging ship. It's the ugliest thing I've ever built. It's pretty great. Jack, what's your favorite Star Wars ship? Venator, hands down. I love the, am I not touching this? Might be close. There we go. I love the carrier bay on that thing. The double doors in the top. I just think it's really cool. And the weird concept of having two bridges, one for what equates to air traffic control for the fighter squadrons, and then one being the actual bridge of the ship. It's just weird. I like it. That proto Star Destroyer look.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Aussie Wizard. Trapdoor to put on your later stream. I'll have to check it out. Hell, we'll check it out right now. Let's see. 663. I'll have to look it up on the browser. Not stream. Steam. 663-63357. What's it actually called? That's a better way of doing it. Just give me the name of the actual. Is it just called Trapdoor? And I can look it up. I can actually pull it up in stream. See what the mod does. More pieces of salvage here. Oh, you're gone. Let's not detach the rest of the station before I manage to, well, grind it down. How are we doing on cargo space? Still got about 3,000 left. We're okay. Almost full. Have you? Yep, gotcha. No, 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 no. Ah! That's okay. I'm not being all that careful with this salvage. Should get in range of the grind without... Gotcha. Nice and easy. Last block. little closer. A little closer. Got it. Oh, we're free and clear. Look, let's back it up so we can see. Look at that, other than the debris I've left everywhere. Oh, it's Ikester's Catwalk Trapdoor mod. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Thank you, Tex, for looking that up for me. Come on, actually look it up. Steel Catwalk. Ikester's. Here we go. Does this one still work? I know this one's really old. It's pretty cool, though. It looks just like all the catwalks that are already in the game, so it fits perfectly, but you can open them up. I actually prefer the X11 Hatch, Tex says. Let's look at that up. The best thing about Space Engineers is the X11 is the modding community. There's a mod for almost anything. Let's filter by mod. This one's fun. This is the one that I had on top of the Warden. That hatch actually opens up, and then the turret slides around on this this track, and it works like a normal turret in the game, so it'll actually target enemies as you fly. Right. Actually, oh, it's his. Now you mean Ikester's. Yeah, there it is. There's his X11 hatch. That one's cool. Looks like something out of a submarine. Super thick doors. I kind of dig that. Somebody dropped in exploding tanks. I wanted to see that one, exploding gas tanks. Because that could be fun with the pirates. If the pirates have, or any hostile group that we go up against, if they've got the tanks and I can target them, we can get some sweet explosions going on. Let's see, exploding gas tanks. This is something you gotta see in motion. All right, let's see, blow up. Think only explodes when they contain enough pressure. It's on fire. They just go off like a warhead, don't they? Oh, Space Engineers. And then there's like 5 seconds of real bugginess in the video. Let's go ahead and dock up. We can get out of here. I want to find us something new to explore. And I want to see that now that we've dropped the weight, I want to see how she handles now. So we're going to go ahead and land back in the landing bay on the bottom. Yeah. Gotta increase the thrusters on this thing. And that's too far. Let's bring it back a little bit. Oh, yep, I heard it lock. So shut down, pop out. I need to check the fuel on that too. Okay. Up, 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 up. Oh, my chat's not big. Jack, do you have a public mod list? In the description for this should be the mod list, right? No, it's not, because I keep changing it. I will make a public mod list by the next episode. I will add it in after the stream is over. Let's pick up this so we don't have debris just floating around inside the ship. Once we empty our inventory, as we're carrying around a lot of junk. Take that and that. I didn't reconnect you. But you weren't auto-pulling anyway, so I'm not gonna bother. Shack, bad guy inbound. Don't scare me like that. What are you talking about? We've got an enemy signal out there, but it's still that space port. It says, get over here. That's why I want a drone, so I can like send a drone out and check out what it is. We're picking up, actually, give me another scan. We're picking up a civilian transport. Part of me wants to get a little uppity and see if we can pirate a civilian transport. We're not ready for combat. Looks like those tiny ships out there may actually be part of the debris. Let's wait for the radar to do another ping that I just made. There's a tiny ship, 36 meters. That's debris. Debris. All right, we're gonna set course and get out of here. We need to get farther away from the system. And I want to see how she flies, so coming to boot. I want to get away from everything that we've already explored, so. Oh, there goes a piece of debris. Setting course. Yeah, we've got shields. It'll be fine. Let's let it bounce off. Yeah, we're slowly turning to starboard. Heading towards the sun. All right. Well, because we've got the inertial dampeners off, we should just cruise away from the planet. And we're moving away. Excellent. Loot it? Loot what? The civilian ship? So here's the problem with trying to loot, because people say this every time we see a civilian ship. They say, go over there and loot it. Loot the civilian ship. Go and pirate it. It's not like we're playing the exploration mod. So what's supposed to happen is if I engage that civilian ship and he gets off a distress call, and we're not meant for combat, so chances are I won't be able to disable him, we will have a police force arrive to deal with us. And we've got 2 of the worst weapons equipped right now. They don't use ammo, which is nice, but they're really crappy, and they're welded onto the roof of the rust bucket. Those guys right there. So until we get better weapons, which I can't even confirm that they work against an enemy target, I am not gonna take the chance. They're defensive weapons. Player 907 says, Shack, if you see the beacon, then they're already inbound. Or they're probably already inbound. Talking about the pirates. All right, well then we shouldn't stay here. We should get out of here. We've already been attacked by pirates once. Chased to a space station. No thanks, no thanks. All right, experiment. I'm gonna try to get out of my my seat. Let's see if we die. We live. We can straighten up in here. Oh, I didn't get the decorative mod that I wanted to pick up. That's what I was gonna do. It was one of the things that I was gonna do. Oh well. Let's grab some steel plates. I need more than that. And we'll start designing some of the ship while we cruise. I gotta have more steel plates than that. Really? It was all interior plate. I guess it was mostly grates aboard the wreckage of that space station that we found. We're gonna have to make steel plates. That is shocking to me. Absolutely shocking. That we've used them all. Question, did you ever get a chance to play, check out Phoenix Rising mod? This is for Empire at War, I believe. What did you think? I looked at the ModDB page, but I haven't had a chance to actually play it yet. So I make you guys. We were building gravity generators and ore detectors. We're gonna go ahead and put those on hold for now, because we need those parts to make the nanite bit. I'm so paranoid. Let's check the sensors real quick. Speed is still good and holding. We have an unknown object, 9 kilometers. Okay, it's behind us. As long as it's behind us, I don't care. What we want is in front of us. All right, back out. Chat, can you make AI-controlled ships? Sorta. There's a mod for fleet control. Actually, no, we're gonna go down the ladder. We gotta go down here. There's a mod that allows you to have a fleet and have like fighters attached, and you can deploy them and tell them what to do. I have not experimented with it. The video looked really cool but complicated because you have to define what a ship is and how it operates to the script that's actually running it. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna flesh out this whole back end of the ship more. I think that's what we're gonna do. I wanna make this ship much longer than it is right now. I also wanna make a nice engine section in the back, so. Keep in mind, we are moving at 60 meters a second right now. I just have my inertial dampeners off, so I'm manually controlling this. All right, let's turn on our lights, and let's design a larger section here. I'm thinking This right here will be an entrance. So this is its own room right here. And then we'll go farther back. And then we'll probably have some like piping through here. So let's build that out. All right, and let's just flush this out. How far do we want to go back? Really need to set up that alarm in case we actually pick up something, a large ship, while I'm out and about doing stuff like this. Can I go past this? No, I can't. We're gonna have to cut in and then go back out and make sure we don't connect with anything, because this isn't gonna move. These bars right here, part of the dry dock, they actually move. Dun, dun, dun. I'm out of steel plates, okay. So I'm kind of thinking about going back this far and then expanding again, going up to keep it the same size as the ship, like fleshing out this entire section of the ship. This is a big, big upgrade. Maybe go up here. We're gonna have to get a new skybox soon. We've left the Tartarus system, so we're gonna need a new skybox and a new planet to designate kind of where we're at. That's what I want to do. So it makes it feel like we're traveling, we're really exploring. That's a big asteroid out there. I don't know if you guys can see it on YouTube, but directly ahead, two of them right next to each other, that's a massive one. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up. So from like here, doing this while flying at 60 meters a second in a direction is fun. We'll go up here. Get kind of like a ribbed armor look. Kind of. There we go. We're good. Everything's good here. As far as we can go over before we hit the... Oh, no, we're good. I think we'll just miss it by one. Nah. What if we did... Can't do that one either. Yeah. Maybe we can go up from here. This is full block? Nope, this is... I can stand on this now. There we go. So we're building up to our new engine platform, and we're gonna have to move our actual engine back here. Bulkhead here, door here, and door, maybe door here too. Do like a double door system. I like it, because I want to seal all this up too. I want this to be like an interior space with a big glass window that looks over the dry dock area. I think would be pretty cool. We should probably check our sensor grid, see how we're doing. Pick up some more parts. Shack, you should make a base. If we find a place that definitely needs one. Checking sensors. Once it pings. I'm a little surprised we're not picking up anything. What's our radar range set to? 50,000 meters. All right. We're gonna stop. Hold stop. That one braking thruster, working overtime. And we're gonna change course. Inertial dampener's on. We're gonna change course for that collection of asteroids there. That's what I think we're gonna do. I wanna make sure that we're not gliding. That we're actually, yeah, see, we're going to gliding to the right a bit. So I'm firing my right-hand side thrusters, try to get us lined up with this, and inertial dampener's off. There we go. Now it looks like we're drifting a little bit to the left. fire those left thrusters. What was that? That was our engines kicking off. Something hit us hard enough to actually do damage. It's probably just a piece of debris stuck on the hull. All right, let's go ahead and begin the braking procedures. There it goes again. Yeah, we got a piece of debris stuck somewhere. Meters a second, adjusting course. Okay, now you're actually doing more damage. Did I put... No. Maybe I put a wall in the way of the thruster. That's happened before. Shack, did you check the FTL drive costs? Not yet. Not yet. We'll figure that out. Whoa, I just saw my thrusters for a minute there. We're gonna have to do a ship inspection, because there it goes again. Something is like stuck inside my ship bouncing around. All right, let's get engines back on. Turn off our tankers. We'll do it as soon as we stop in this asteroid over here. I mean, what I'd love to see in Space Engineers, because space exploration hasn't changed much in the base game. I'd love to actually have asteroid belts that we could see. All right, we're getting out. We're gonna go see what that is. You hear something banging around. And there's the shield effect. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Alright. Get back on. Inertial dampeners off. What are you doing? Is it this? Shouldn't be. Oh, nope. Gotta be something here causing issue. That's what I was thinking. It might be the piston shaking, but then it'd have to be making contact with stuff. It is the piston shaking, look. Look at that. Oh crap, we gotta stop. That asteroid's getting real big real fast. We'll sit it down, and we'll take a look at it. Looks like pistons have not been fixed for moving objects. They're still one of those things you're probably gonna only want to use when you're on a space station or like on the ground, so let's go ahead and use some dampeners to brake. They'll also throw off how your ship behaves a bit. Cool looking asteroid. Safety lock shack. Yeah, I might want to turn it down even farther. A little bit closer. Is our order detector on? Yeah, it's on. Might as well start scanning as we come in. Start stopping. Not completely stopped. We got silver. Use some gold. Copperite. Cooperite, silver, iron. We might, because of the way this asteroid is set up, I might be able to squeeze in there with the full rig and get some of that iron. We've got a large mining drill on the top front of this thing. Maybe. I don't know. That might be pushing it. Let's see what we can get out of Copperite. Look at that. It threw me all the way to the back of the room. And it has no idea what speed we should be going. I have watched Red vs. Blue, Gilliam. It's great. Gilmore. Let's go out here. Just want to get a quick sample of Copperite. Where's my drill? I'm gonna guess it's you. Strange. Orange ore. No gravity. Just a little bit. A little bit more. know we've got plenty of ice. We picked up a ton last time we were mining. Come here. Gotcha. The hell? We've got a pigeon mercenary 9 kilometers away and going the other direction. All right, he doesn't know where we're at. Now we've lost contact. No, I'm nervous. Just slightly nervous. Good crap. Put that away. Let me check sensors real quick, see what we've got. Ready for the ping. Tiny unknown object 12 kilometers away that direction. That's heading back toward the planet, though. Not going back toward the planet. Let's find out what this ore is that we picked up. You. It is plutonium, nickel, and some gravel. So plutonium and nickel, and like minute amount of nickel, not very much. Like that, it tells you in the image too. I could just look. That's cool. Jack, if you see this, I think your roof near the cockpit is low. Make it higher. My roof near the cockpit. It's supposed to be low. It's supposed to be in the middle of it. I think we're all right. Looks like the pirates have moved on. That, or he's turned off his beacon and he's coming in silently. Weapon test. These little plasma rounds explode. Nope, I got nothing. Okay. Those are on though, so hopefully they attack the pirates if they come close. Whoop. Whoop. Let's check out the jump drive. Let's see, if we can have a jump drive, I would feel better about starting up a base, because then we can get back and forth from it. 1,000 super conduits required. Everything else isn't bad, but 1,000 superconductor conduits is a problem. Because that takes gold, and we're pretty much really lacking gold. Let's see what it takes to make those. We've been pulling gold out of thruster components because we had a ton of them. I've been tearing them apart though to make, well, we still have a ton of them. We still have like 800 of them. All right, I'm gonna do a vote. Right now, straw poll. Start a base? Yes. Let's make one in an asteroid. Helps if you spell asteroid right. There we go. No, build up the main ship. Or maybe wait on the base. So there's the vote. Are we going to set up a base in an asteroid? Or are we going to continue to build up the rust bucket? I'm curious what you guys want to do. If we wait, we can do more exploration. Keep that in mind. We'll be able to keep using the rust bucket to head out. If we build a base, we're going to be here for a bit setting up a space station. So, if you can build a jump drive first. I think we could build a jump drive because we could pull the majority of the parts from, and I hate to say this, but we can pull them from, there it is, the, let's drop out of here, the nanite construction module. We actually have, if I jump down the hole here, we've actually used up, I think, 1,000 already in this thing. So we could just pull them right out of this. Okay, there's only 280 in there, but I feel like we could build them. I don't think they're that expensive to make, those superconductors. And we could get the gold from the extra parts that we've got. So while you guys are doing that, I've still got a drill attached to this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and dock this up, pull these resources out of here, do a little bit of mining to get some of that silver. While you guys do the vote. So, we should probably bring the engines online. There we go. Spin her around. Do I have enough room to spin her around? Mostly. Mostly. Come on. There we go. Locked. Inventory. Let's dump you out. Look at all those construction components. Oh, I love this thing. Medium cargo container. What else do we got? We want to drop off. What the small can hold, jeez. We build a base, then I can focus on making smaller, more defined ships. I still want an exploration ship, like a proper one. We're talking like an Arquintan style combat vessel of some kind. All right, I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and detach. Let's kill the connector and go mine some more. Why don't I have lights? There they go. Please make the ship airtight. It's driving Tryon crazy. Do I want to get iron? No, I want to get that.
Maybe it's another drill.
Specialized ore. Here we go. Come to me. The Advanced Life Support mod, Arsene is asking about it and brought it up last week. This is a mod that's supposed to allow you to give like eat and you have more survival elements. There was a lot of complaints in the comments section of that mod, so I didn't install it. It just seemed a little too unstable. That's a pretty big system to be messing around with, you know? Text says, leave your ship open because Tryon drives me crazy. Just want me to mess with him. We could totally use the iron too. I want to build a bunch of steel plates so we can continue to expand the ship and or new station if you guys vote. Totally fine. Baker, is there any small 40K vessels outside of like dropships and stuff? I don't think I could build one of those. Just look for more ice. Good song for while I'm mining. Lazy day. I probably should have asked, if we do a space station, what kind of asteroid should we use? I'm thinking go find one of those larger ones that we may have passed and start it there. Something that we can build like into the asteroid. It's been a long time since I've done an asteroid base. Drill it out. Here's the straw poll link one more time. Check the results. Oh, come on, you guys can't give me 50-50. Seriously? It's 107 votes to 90 right now in favor of making an asteroid base, but barely. A little bit more resources. That song, James, thank you for the donation. was Lazy Day. It's over on Epidemic Sound. Should fix some mining issues for us.
You know what's going on?
Florida says hello.
Maybe it's another drill.
We're all about 50-50 on it. Yeah, Vadding, I'm noticing. 55% in favor of making an asteroid base. I think we're set. Let's dock up. Am I not? Where did I park? The rust bucket, there she is. Get us docked back up here. So that means if building the asteroid base wins, we're gonna have to find the proper asteroid to do it. So there will be more exploration. Don't worry, I'll try to never have one of these streams be nothing but me sitting there building, because I know how boring that can get. I want to keep exploring in every episode, so even if we do build a stationary base, I will constantly explore. Oh my goodness, give me that rear view mirror. Do I have to? Okay, fine, I'll use this. Let's turn on the connector again. Bring it down. There she goes. Connector enabled. Right, take all of my goods. Refinery, you've got tons of work to do now. You even got a little bit of extra iron. Assembler. I don't really need a 6-step assembler. Let's put it all in the cargo container. Not sure why you've got iron and nickel inside this. That's weird. Cool bits. Let's get it docked up. So 7, detach. Oops, I actually detach. And turn off this camera. And locked. Power down. Time to pick an asteroid. Set course. Looks like final tally was 55% in favor of making an asteroid base. That's going to be our refuel resupply point before we go out exploring again. And I think we may transfer the dry dock to it. Sadly, the dry dock doesn't work as well as I would have liked. It's not doing well with 2 grids. It's making the ship shake and cause issues. It's making us kind of curve off course. Now, the planet's behind us. Let's click on our engine. Let's move away from this asteroid. You can already hear it kind of banging around a little bit. Let's turn off our ore detector. We don't need that, but let's save the power. Was there ever a good jump drive mod for small ships? One that seems balanced? That's what I think we're gonna need. Like a small exploration ship or a scout ship that has a few weapons on board, a cargo container, just everything that we're gonna need to do a little bit of scanning. Thanks, Jeremy. That might be worth it. And then we can just jump back so we don't spend 20 minutes wondering where our, how to get back to the base. Traveling. All right, setting course, trying to keep her from drifting too much. She's trying to drift to the right. Let's go almost full speed. Let's do like 80 meters a second. Let's just get there now. I can hear it banging around. That'll work. Still drifting. That looks pretty good. Da-da. Da-da-da. That's what I use and have several small jump ships, Tryon says. Say it again? Sorry, Tryon, I missed the answer. Small ship mega mod pack for small ship drives. Yeah! I'm hesitant to install that. Because it's so many items. Right now, my G menu opens up immediately. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned that we're gonna have so many items in there. Though, if we do the small ship mega mod pack, that's gonna give us small windows. Which I absolutely love having windows on small ships. Because then you can actually make proper cockpits. All right, you're starting to sell me on it. I don't want to have to reload though, but we would need to if we're gonna build something like that. To the straw poll! Did they ever balance that mod? Where because you had refineries on small ships too, and way back in the day, they used to work just as well as the large ones. Did they ever balance that out so that the small ship refineries didn't refine more than the gigantic ones that like space stations would have? We're actually approaching space real quick. Because balance is an issue for me. I do want to keep this a fun challenge. All right, coming up to the asteroid. This asteroid looks a little meh. I don't know. It doesn't, let me get closer. It's not inspiring me right now of how I want to build a base, but then maybe this should be like an outpost and not like a massive installation. As we fly right past it and fail to stop. Let's turn so our largest engine is facing. Oh, maybe. It actually looks like a chunk is broken off from that. Maybe we can build our entrance like near that. That'd be kind of cool. Get closer. If you add the small vanilla mod pack, it still offers jump drive, but less blocks. Instead of the mega mod pack. There goes the grid having troubles. All right, engage engines. Watch me crash my ship, my red ship into an asteroid, and we start all over again. Tex, would you send me the links to what you're talking about for the small ship? Drill into the core and build the base inside, Tyrael says. Aye. I feel like we're building a secret rebel outpost in the middle of nowhere. Well, with the way the pirates have been trying to track us down, you know what? I'm not so... Oh, there's a hole right there. Hang on, we're coming about. If I can shine the lights on it. It's already hollow. All right, now you have my attention. Let's go check it out. Steam community links. Show me what you've got, Tex. Small ship vanilla mod pack. Features. Here, I'll show you guys instead of me just looking at it myself. I can pull it up and stream. Check out the mod. Well, it's a station now. Crashes ship. This is the one that he's talking about. Small ship vanilla only mod pack for everything you could possibly need for all your small ships. You get glass windows, you get jump drives that are 3x3x2. Airtight hangar doors, 3x3x2. Are we talking like... Oh, no. Okay, they're smaller. There it is right there. I'll open it up. They're smaller because there's the seat. Because the normal jump drive block is massive. That's kind of cool. Oop, didn't need to close it all the way. What are you giving up by using this mod? Let me open it back up. Interior lights, you get ramps, stairs, refinery. Let's see if there's any issues with it in the mod section. Mod pack notes, material update fix. I don't see any issues here. People aren't like, it doesn't work. My ship explodes every time I load into the game. Nothing like that. It seems like it's good. Gonna hit subscribe on that one. We'll have to reload for me to use it though. So once we get to the build phase, that's when we'll drop it in. All right, I have left the rust bucket. We're gonna go take a look at this asteroid. Oh, look at that. So it's already got a hole in it, but it's a blocked hole because like a chunk of the asteroid has detached itself. My light is on, it's just that deep, I can't see in here. What are we picking up for ore? Lots of iron. That's about it though. Yeah, no, I don't think so. What do you guys think? The problem is I can't seal that. If I could dig it myself, I could make it far more interesting. I can't seal this. I would be building inside it like it's already hollowed out, and there's no real interesting resources in here. It's just iron. There's a little bit of catarite, which is that blue stuff, which... No, this is catarite. What the hell are you? You're different. Sample time! Come here, come here.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Shack, have you had a bug where with the Better Stone mod, you fly through asteroids? I haven't flown through any. Into is another thing, but not like through. I mean like clipping through. Alright, what are you? You are... Cobalt. Oh. For I could not for the life of me remember what CO was. It's cobalt. I haven't had any cobalt. We're gonna mine some cobalt while we're here. And then we're heading out. We're gonna mine some cobalt too. Why didn't I just use the stairs? This is why I built the stairs. What was it that we needed cobalt for? I forgot. There was something I was like, I am detaching. Turn on our scanning device. I really need it. Instead ahead. Probably maxing out. We are maxing out hard on energy right now. Why? Oh. That's really strange. All right. Yeah, and now we're like, why are we maxed out on energy so hard? Are we out of uranium? No. Normally it'd be like jumping up and down. She feels sluggish, that's why I'm wondering why our power is low. I suggest an asteroid that's in the middle of a cluster of ones so you can mine for material. That's what text says. Is your uranium issue solved? Oh yeah. We've got like 200 uranium and we're still refining stuff. We're good. Rope of Doom, thank you so much for the $2 donation. He says, use this, Shack, or more DACA. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Thanks, sir. I'll probably use it on coffee, not gonna lie. Why is it every time we mine, it plays Lazy Day? Alright, that's what I noticed. Is the grinder on? No? Grinder's not on. And yet we're pulling max power right now. Check what you're mining, Shack. Don't tell me I'm just mining dirt. Oh, we're good. We're good. Catarite. It's like killing me. Am I just mining rocks like a jackass? The ones that I don't want. Grinder is not on. camera's not on. Try to incorporate the FG as part of the asteroid. There's like 30 songs on this playlist. You do need that. No battery on this ship. Haven't built one yet. Whoop, we're through that. How are we doing on mining? 13. Looks like we're just getting this top section. 14. Okay, we are getting some. Large ship incoming. We got a large transport. MA, that's not civilian. What was MA? That's a new faction. Military? Marine Industries. Should we check it out? I want to get this ship blown up. This is why I want a scout ship. I want something fast and cheap that I don't care if it gets blown up, or like a probe. All right, let's fall back. Because look, with our power maxed out, I barely have any thrust right now. It's really strange. What if I turn off all non-essential systems? Yeah, grinders off, thrusters. One of my reactors might not be running? Maybe that's it. One of my reactors probably ran out of fuel. All right, let's get you back and refuel you. Where do we park? We're over here. I forgot we had 2 reactors. That's why we don't have as much power generation right now. One of them's not hooked to the grid, so it's not pulling from the extra fuel. Meaning my stopping power is super weak. Go that way. Go that way. Oh God. Somebody stop us. I am looking forward to having a proper workstation so I can design smaller ships in like a nice well-lit area. And an asteroid base sounds perfect for that. All right, before we land this thing, let me go ahead and get out. I'm gonna grab some fuel, and we're gonna find that extra reactor and fuel her up. Then fuel will go a long way. Here's one of them. All right, your fuel. Should be another one on the other side. This thing's been retrofitted too many times. You both have fuel. All right. Weird. Why can't I get third person? Oh well. Let's use this, bring on the connector, let's get locked up, and then we're gonna set course for the next asteroid. Now we get power. And we got plenty of ice. We got plenty of uranium. Why don't you go ahead and work through some of this? I think we're okay on uranium for a while. So we'll start working through our nickel. What is that? Nickel and uranium mix? Is that? Oh, platinum. No, nickel and platinum. And then we've got straight up cobalt in there. Yeah, buddy. Let's camera view. Detach and lock us down. Now our power is fine. So it was a bug with using the connector, I guess.
You know what's going on?
Looks strange.
Maybe it's another drill.
Brandon Patton says, does the better stone mod make you go through asteroids? I had that problem. I have not seen that, like clipping through them, but you're not the first person to say that. So maybe? Question mark? I did lock you, right? You are landed? You're landed. All right, we're setting course out of here. think this workspace is okay. That was really strange, yeah. I don't know why that's power output kind of sucked. Okay, there's the planet that we're moving away from. Well, I'm just gonna set a course this direction, and the next asteroid we see, we'll go to it. Off into the great unknown. Firing thrusters. Let's go faster. Inertial dampeners on so we keep going straight too. There's a couple asteroids to our starboard side. Nothing in front of us. Though, I'll be honest, something about having nothing in front of us makes me want to go that direction even more. Oh, Bard, he's like, oh, check out the ship. He started worrying me like it wasn't connected. We're gonna go straight ahead. Leaving behind this planet. Trouble it's caused us. 60 meters a second, and we're gonna drift. A little faster. There will be more out there. As we get closer, more stuff will appear. My real goal is to get farther and farther away from the planet out here. This is Reaver territory. I love reading the chat. Oh, the references are real. All right, so we've got, speaking of there being stuff out there, another what looks like a broken up asteroid. You know what we need? We need a camera. If I have a camera, I can zoom in, I believe. Oh no, I have a camera. I know what we can do. Bring it about. Use the sights on the weapons. Eh, pathetic. There's the one I want to see. What are you? Too broken up. Not what we're looking for. Wait a minute. What's that? A little bit of promise. What do you guys think? Yay or nay on that one? I mean, it looks kind of dinky. If we're gonna do a proper asteroid, like, secret outpost, refuel supply point for us, I wanna have, like, the manliest of asteroids. Something beefy. That's no moon, it's far too small. But they've never gone in and changed how asteroids spawn. They're so just random. You never get like a proper belt of them. A collection of like a couple of large ones with the sci-fi version of an asteroid belt. It's pretty far off. It's about, I don't know, what'd you call that? 20 degrees directly above us. We could set course for it. Dinky fits us perfectly, so yeah, Vadding says. Yeah, check it out, check it out. Nah, too small. There's a lot of nays. No, they want something bigger. Okay, we're gonna go with something bigger. Sorry, Vadding, you got outvoted on this one. There'll be more larger ones out there. Actually, speaking of larger ones out there, there may be one right ahead of us. Just angle her down a little bit. Oh, I can fly while I'm in this view now. I forgot they did that as an update. Okay, that one is more en route. So we're gonna check that one out, since it's already almost dead ahead of us. It just came into view and it's already that large. Fire! Let's set course for it. Yeah, we have to turn like 5 degrees to the right. That's fine. inertial dampener off so we can actually adjust course for it, and we'll max speed it to it. Yeah, we're drifting slightly downward. That looks good. There's another one right next to it. Smaller one. Meh. There's that one we were looking at. Well, we're looking for large asteroids. So Clue says, why don't you just modify your radar to detect asteroids? Which we could totally do. Speaking of radar, let's go ahead and turn it on. So if we do pick up any pirates or wreckage or anything, that we'll actually see it coming. But why don't we switch them so they'll pick up asteroids? Because we can see the asteroids. And we're looking for a fairly large one, so we'll really be able to see the one that we're looking for. So I don't think it's necessary. You turn on asteroids on the radar system, and it just gets insane. It's way too much. It just fills your screen with contacts. All right, let's go ahead and start slowing down. We're also looking for certain resources. We need gold. Don't run into it. Working on it. Hey, Tom. Tom says good evening. Let's go on to the sunny side of the asteroid. This one's kind of spiky. Oh, whoa, we just like started drifting toward it. Why? Oh, why? Oh, crap. No, all right, we're good. We're all right, we're all fine here. Ore detector's still on from the last asteroid, so let's see what we pick up. Yeah, I can filter by size as well, that's true. What's the, you have to like rename it, don't you? Come on, come on. What are we picking up? Quit your banging around. You'll be fine. Stop complaining, Dry Dock. If we didn't have the shield generator, that thing would have fallen off by now. A chemoite. I have no idea what that is. 150 meters. We're gonna go take a sample, and we're gonna take a look around this asteroid. So let's see what we got. Haven't seen any ships in a long time. I wonder what's up with that. How far away are we from the planet? Oh wow. Yeah, we're getting there. I want to just solo this, sure. Robert Fleming, thank you so much for the $1 donation. Appreciate that. Really do. Supporting the channel. All right, let's just kind of go into it. See what our hand drill picks up. It's got a really short range, so iron here. I love that you've got mag boots now that you can like lock on to surfaces. No, it's not the most flat surface. Oh, it's already hollowed on this one too. It just has a, oh, good grief, look at this. Rocky spike ball that's totally hollow on the inside. What are you? You are that resource that we found. Let me guess, uranium and what? No. Was it silicon? What's SI? Is it silicon? And magnesium. Magnesium weapons.
Maybe it's another drill.
Robert Fleming. Kill, kill, kill without mercy. Ah, that's dark side. A little bit. Just saying. This is good though. Magnesium is the primary resource for all of the weapons, and if we do want to upgrade our weapon systems, as Fleming would request, then we've got to grab some of this. So let's grab the mining drone. If we want to switch over to like turbo lasers, I believe most of the turbo laser ammo actually uses magnesium. Hey, Fleet. Fleet Unity, welcome. now that our power system is working properly, I say, knock on wood. Bring on the systems. We're not using up all of our power. Detach. Hey, look at that. Hey, I can fly this thing again. Great. Now, how do we get in there? Kind of went through these. Turn on our floodlights. Kind of went through these hillsides, and then there was a big old opening on this side. We're okay on ice. Go on in. Let us stay on Sonic the Asteroid. Is that what we're calling this? I guess it is spiky. We are going up to 100% on power, but it's not consistent. It was constant earlier, like totally bugged out, and I don't know why in the ship. But it seems to have corrected itself. I probably just gave it a couple of good kicks to the reactor, and now it's fine. Yes. Mine all the soon-to-be weapon technology. All of it. Oh, I'm not gonna make a dedicated miner because I wanna salvage all my parts, I think. Here I am. Mining for days. Help when you haven't run into anything that wasn't trying to kill you. Appreciate the kind words, Angel. Says Shack, I love your videos, never fail to disappoint. Glad I could entertain. Okie weapons? I got the Star Wars weapon pack, and I've never used that in a survival scenario, so we might go with that. I'd love to have a couple of, like, green turbo lasers or red turbo lasers mounted onto the roof or something cool like that. It could be fun.
You know what's going on?
We'll do a weapon test with it. See how it sounds, see how it looks. If we don't like it, maybe we'll go to Okie. Because the Okie weapon pack never fails. Thanks, Tex. Tryon's asking, and thank you for the $2 donation. You like the Okie weapons. I'm gonna look it up. Because honestly, I may be confusing it with a different weapon pack. Didn't he stop updating this? Where's like the original proper? Original turret range, no. Weapon pack, re-upload. This is not my work. This is the re-upload of the once popular Okie weapon pack. This mod adds more weapons to the game. Shack, $1 donations aren't working. They're not? Or is it just not letting you do it? That's weird. Firstly, this is not my creation. There's a lot of re-uploads. Yeah, they're pretty old, and there's like 15 different re-uploads of the same damn mod, so yeah, I don't know about this one. Recognize that from the series, though. Yeah, I don't think these have been updated in a long time. I'd have to use one of the re-uploads, and I'm always hesitant to do that, because if the person decides to take it down, or the mod author comes back and says, hey, I kinda ganked my mod, well then you have a ship with no weapons anymore. Though I do know the Star Wars one recently got an update, and it's been getting custom models, so I'll have to test it. First I want all of the maps. Things. The newest Mexpex weapon pack. Mexpex is amazing. Okay, now you guys have my attention completely. I love weapon packs. It's always the sound effects that get me, that are either way too loud or not balanced well enough, or they don't even go with the weapon fire rate. With most of these mods. Okay, Mexpex. Hydrogen thruster rebound. No. Filter by mod. There's not sailors. Warp Rose. What's it actually called? Or if one of the mods could drop a link to it. Be my hero. Here he is right here. See what he's got. Well, this is a weapons pack, all right. Watch out, it's very work in progress. That scares me. Hey there, this is the current state of the weapons mega pack I was working on before my hiatus. It contains several of the most cherished weapons from across the workshop coming from all contributors. All blocks, textures, sounds, graphics used here and are used with express permission by the creators. So this is like a collection of mods. Is this the guy that did the mining tool? No way. I didn't notice that on there. Distracted with weapons. I got weapon pack art installed. Never used the Earthbreaker drill. I do have the energy drill installed for mining, but it's one of those things where the technology is amazing, takes a ton of resources though. Hey Shack! Thank you for the $5 donation, Whitman. Hey Shack, what does it say? Is there a 40k Space Hulk mod where you find large wrecks in space and can deal with hostiles aboard and find resources? Not for space engineers, really. The mod that we're playing is the Exploration mod, so you will have wrecks. We've already found a wrecked space station, which we salvaged. As for like AIs aboard ships, not so much. Ships do have like auto turrets and stuff that can defend them. They can be booby trapped, which we've run into. Alright, that's a pretty good bit of lore there. So that's a thing. I wish they had proper AI in the game. Maybe like a true threat to fight against. Seems like the developers are so worried about making scenarios in the scenario editor that they haven't taken any time to make something worth finding in those scenarios, an AI of some kind that can even combat you. I mean, you get wolves, spiders, but they don't spawn on ships, so you can barely navigate a structure. That's kind of a thing. So, all right, taking off, back to the station. We're back to our rust bucket. There is a Star Wars mod for Mountain Blade. That is not a joke. That is actually a thing. I actually did Spotlight on it like 2, maybe 3 years ago. It's called Star Wars Conquest. And they actually, the mod author came back. He had stopped working on it. He came back, updated it for the last Mountain Blade that came out. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it now for some reason. So it works well with that. He's fixed, I think, the majority of the crashing issues. Let's go ahead and dock up here. And it's ridiculous. You can recruit, there's a whole galaxy that you can explore. It's got custom maps. You can recruit like Mandalorians and clone troopers and rebels, and the rebels will actually level up as they get experience, and they'll become better like fleet rebels versus commandos. Why are we not connecting to this? Oh, because I don't have the connector turned on. That would do it. Locked in. So, yeah, that's the thing. If you're looking for something crazy to play, I recommend that one. Are we not done? Connected. Right. Okay. Inventory. We've got stuff. Oh no. Why can't I transfer this? Oh no. What have you done? Oh, it's in my inventory. I'm looking at the wrong inventory. That was when I did this, the sample. Oh, okay, good. I was like, did we just break a connector? Did I hit the asteroid in some way and ruin everything? Did it already pull the stuff out? It already pulled the stuff out. We're golden. Sweet. So let's go ahead and detach, cut off the connector, switch back to normal view, and land. There's the locking sound effect. Shut her down. Turn my light off. Looking good. Got our magnesium. When's the next Lady of the Lake coming out? I'm not sure. Stand by everything that's been going on with Lynx and Tabby, getting her on here to play this. I've been kind of letting her just do her own thing, not pressured her to play any Total War. We were talking about it a couple of days ago. We want to get back into it because the next battle is going to be against the vampires. It's going to be a big ass battle, so that should be good. Not sure when it's coming out though. All right, what are we doing? Do we set course for another asteroid? I think we do. Where's the planet? Planet's behind us. That's how I know we're leaving it. Keep pushing away from it. Not impressed with this asteroid. Too hollow. Now, sadly, Space Engineers does not have, pulling away, the ability to spawn in randomly planets and moons. So I have to put those in myself. So, what I'm thinking, all right, we're cruising away from the planet again. What I'm thinking is, if we can't find an asteroid, we may pick up a moon off of the workshop, and we'll use the moon as a base of operations. Something with like low gravity, no atmosphere, basically a gigantic asteroid. That could be fun. So literally, that's no asteroid. That'll be let me drop off this magnesium. Don't need that. Did we make the plates that I wanted? Yes, we did. I'm gonna go do some work on the ship. Whoop! We're gonna get the floor in here, which will be edited. I run pipes and fuel and stuff through here. While we cruise. I'm wondering what you guys think about the hole. Whoa! I went through the hole. Went through the hole. No, don't turn on inertial dampeners. We're gonna lose this ship. Get back. This is why you never set your ship to max velocity. In case you fall off of it while you're working, you'll never catch up to it. All right, where's the hole? Oh, lights on. Oh, lights on. There it is. Stop complaining, Dry Dock. You're fine, mostly. You're mostly fine. I like the idea of this attached, so we'll turn this on. I'm gonna build this up more, I think, using slope blocks. Whoop. This is gonna build up and out, and it's going to attach to the top section, and this is gonna be our new, like, engine bay area in the back. Kind of. I'll come back to you before now. Maybe not. We'll just stick with it there.
Balancing on a weary line. Too scared to trust you and jump down.
No.
I'll keep my status quo up here. Won't let anybody come near. I'll fix it on my own.
Like a huge window right here. I kind of like that.
29 years I've been the same. Trying so hard to run from shame.
Let's build this around here.
How long can
I got
I
one
keep
more.
up the pace to fool
And then that's as
myself
far as that's gonna
with
go.
grace?
What do you... Okay, you're just
You know what's going
vibrating
on?
too much.
Maybe it's
Oh,
another
what do we
drill.
got? Nairo Doom, thank you again for the donation. This is what, your second at least. Shaq, have you ever heard of or played Kerbal Space Program? I have. Have I played it? No. I watched Scott Manley play it back in the day, and it looks pretty cool. It looks like one of those games that I'd have to take some time to actually get into. and I haven't decided if I really want to do that. It's definitely like, because people are like installing mods for it already, and it's already a fairly complicated game. Looks like fun though. It's up there with like RimWorld. I want to play that too, but I just seen wasted plays like that looks really cool. Not sure if I want to get into that though yet. There we go. And the next game that I'm jumping back into is going to end up being. We're gonna remove this. Skyrim. I've been modding Skyrim. Me and Tabby are probably gonna play it this our version of a weekend because she's off on weekdays. So we're gonna probably end up playing that soon. Not streaming it. Oh shit, that's fun. For just fun. That, Skyrim content. I don't think anybody wants to see that on my channel. So I want to play Bruma. I'm so excited about that. That mod looks just so good. It's gonna be like the outer frame. So you can see what I'm doing. How we're fattening out the ship. We're gonna move the engine back farther. Whoa! I should probably see where we're going. All right, I don't see any asteroids directly in our path. I think we're okay. Let's fatten this out more. Just gotta go around that. That's the one more out. And then we'll hold here for now. Stop it. I mean, don't get me wrong. People are talking about like playing Skyrim on the channel. Skyrim has its following, but you know, there's a lot of people that have done it on YouTube. It's very outside of the realm of what my channel kind of covers, even though it does have that modding scene to it, which is why I love it so much. And I'm so pumped for Skyrim VR. That's coming out for PC next year. I think we'll do one more here, so it's kind of got that ribbed armor look. Right there. Okay, cool. All right, let me take a step back. I need to see this. This needs to come out farther. I need to finish the walkway down here. What I think I'm gonna do is do that all the way across as we continue to travel. That's the wrong block. One of these days, I'm gonna be traveling along, a pirate's gonna show up and wreck me because I was too busy floating around my ship while we cruise at 60-something. O2! Oh, sweet babies, O2! I just looked over the chat. Check your O2 levels are low. Up, 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 up. I like this window. All right, O2, we need to redo our oxygen tanks. Oxygen generator, make it so. We're all fine here. That one's actually full. Thank you for the heads up. I wish there was some type of API tie-in that I could have, so if like enough of you say O2, it beeps at me, and I get like an audio, you know, warning, your O2 is low, so says the people watching the stream. Pay attention to the chat, jackass. Maybe it shouldn't say all that, but you know what I mean. Or maybe it should, huh? Let's do these here. And that's not, nope, that's not even, I don't know what I just did there. Let's just stand on this. There, that's easier. And we gotta design this room, because this room is gonna house the nanite control facility, which is how we're gonna build stuff. I I think it should stay outside the ship. I think it should stay outside the ship. A nice big glass window that you see it, and then the nanites like go out into space and build the thing inside the dry dock. Shack 02 is a myth. Is a myth. Next time, let's just let him find out. Tryon, you're not nice people. You would just let me die to my own shenanigans? Why would you do this, sir? Let's just remove that. Let's make this kind of a wall to attach to, I'm thinking, for the glass panels. And then right here is gonna be a connector block, so we can run that connector block into these blocks here and hook it up to the grid somehow. I think there's a connector somewhere on the bottom of this refinery, so we should be good there. I should check the sensors and see where we're going. This is the rust bucket. The junker, though, is a perfectly good name for my little workship. We've got 2 asteroids dead ahead of varying sizes. But I can't actually see from this angle, so we should probably rotate down. Use the weapons guns to zoom in. That one's kind of cool with the ring around it. And then there should be another one there. Whoops. Well, it's en route. We might as well check it out. Inertial dampener's online. Vadig. Wolf, it's called natural selection. If he dies, it's his own fault, and all is right with the world. I see. I see Vadig. I thought we were cool. All right, course is set for the asteroid with the ring around it. As long as we're actually going this direction. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's get it back up to around 70 and cut the inertial dampeners. Course set. Do. Just careening toward an asteroid. No worries. Kind of careening toward it sideways. What is with my camera? Almost we're like on a crooked gravity well or something. So all that needs to be redone. And we can connect this section to that. Oh, that's gonna be good. Whoa, that was weird. I feel like I need to get back to the bridge.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another
GL is quoting the Sith laws to me. Peace is a lie, there is only passion. There's a conversation about which is cooler, Star Wars or Star Trek. Knee-jerk reaction if you're just going for cool factor. I'd be like, yeah, Star Wars, right? All the space battles and the fighters, whatnot. But there are moments with Picard and Next Generation that can trump the majority of that. Just saying.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
And that egg returns with through passion, I gain strength. Come on, do we have any Jedi out there? Someone continue it. That egg. I have died, they're talking about death counters now. I have only died maybe twice due to stupidity. Due to me being just dumb. Like, actually made a mistake and I got myself killed in this so far. The other deaths have mostly been me rubber banding like crazy while getting out of the seat that I'm in right now and crashing. But let's go ahead and slow down. As he says, talks about death, he rams himself into the nearest asteroid with this weird ring. Killing himself. All right, we're approaching. Try on. Through power, I gain
What's going on?
strength.
Maybe it's another drill.
Nero, thank you again for the donation, $2, appreciate it. In the grim dark future, there is only Roger. There is
You know
only
what's going on?
Imagine
Another drill.
a B1 talking like a space marine. For the Emperor, but in a B1's voice. I would pay for someone who could do the voice to do that for me. That would be so good. All right, let's come around. We're on the dark side of the asteroid. I want to get much closer. This is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, and I like the ring. Okay, how close are we? It's like almost perfectly round. The last one was super spiky. What do we call it? The Sonic asteroid. This one, on the other hand, looks like it's got arms sticking out. Oh, the algorithm they use to make these. Oh, I can't see anything off my starboard side from inside the cockpit. Who needs to see? It's fine. As our poor dry dock freaks out. Wasn't this bad the first time we used it? So there's another hole. It's hollow. Galena. Some type of new ore down there. For honor, for glory. That banging noise that you're hearing is the dry dock, like, shaking against the whole system. I got an idea. While we come to a stop. You can see our shields are actually taking damage from the vibrations. Not a whole lot, but some. Let's open the pistons up a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll reverse them. Toggle off. Let's see if that makes a difference. That might be what actually started all this. Because remember, I did a piston test at the end of the last stream, and then I closed it, and I closed it at max, like closing rate. So it's as close as it could possibly be to the other blocks around. That's probably what happened.
Maybe it's another drill.
Trimful. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to the dark side. I sense much fear. Thank you. Thank you for the $5 donation, but even more so, thank you for bringing a little balance over here. Bringing a little balance to the force. Really? Spotlights you can't see inside? All right, let's go. Let's take our salvage ship. The dinghy. Let's take the dinghy out. And explore this strange new asteroid. Maybe this will be our new asteroid base. Is that just a thing now? All asteroids are hollow? Massive amount of iron. It's not hollow. It's just kind of like an impact crater, but it's not actually hollow. That's new. That's really new. What are you? Are you a scanner? Yeah, you're a scanner. Do we have an ore detector on you? What? I don't have an ore detector on this thing? Alright, let's take a flight around. That's interesting. It's not actually hollow, it's just got an impact crater on it. What if Firefly gets a reboot? I wouldn't want to see Firefly rebooted. I would love to see a series that takes place in that universe that's already been established. Too far away from my lights to actually hit the object. I wonder if I can increase the spotlight's range. What are you set to right now? Floodlights. Oh, you've got the widest radius as it is. I can just turn up the intensity a little bit. Yeah, I'd love to see, like, because Nathan Fillion's no longer doing Castle, right? So he's free. I don't think most of them aren't really doing anything at the moment that I'm aware of. think we may have found our place for an asteroid base. I'll do a vote before we actually start construction, but this is such a weird asteroid, and the fact that it's not hollow interests me greatly. It's got strange arms. That's so weird. And it's pretty large, too. Firefly got restarted. If we had like another like a new crew with guest stars, like have Nathan Fillion come in and play his character, Mal. I'd love that. I think that'd be great because they left it in such an interesting spot. I won't give any. If you've never seen Serenity, the movie, I highly recommend you check it out. But I just kind of like this asteroid. We'll leave it up to you guys, though. Yeah, they left it in such a cool spot because of the end of Serenity that the world is even more in conflict with the universe that they're using, the solar system. It's in a single solar system, which is kind of cool. Just a very dense one. People don't realize that. See, we've extended the pistons just a little bit, and no more shaking. Look at that. All right, let me set it up. We're gonna do a straw poll. Is this asteroid our new base of operations? I won't say our primary base. It's probably gonna be.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Through power, I gain victory. You all failed me, Fatting. Sad times. No more quotes. You have failed Fatting. Yes, build a base here. Nope. Create the poll. And while you guys are voting on this, if the mods would go ahead and copy pasta this a couple of times for me, if you guys are hanging out, that would be great. So more people get a chance to click it. Make your vote. I'm gonna work on the back end of the ship a little bit. If we do build this asteroid base, if this ends up being like alpha base, supply point, I'm gonna install the small ship mod. Because if we're going to leave this area, I'm gonna just park here. And we're gonna leave this area, or just like start taking apart parts of this ship to build the asteroid base, which we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna have to start dismantling some of our salvage ship. I'm gonna install the small ship zone so we can have the hyperdrive, so we can make jumps back here to refuel, resupply, and we can start exploring that way with smaller ships. Could be a lot of fun. Huggy Bear Base needs to come online. Is that what we're gonna call it? Huggy Bear Base? Can't name it after a ship. Why am I crouching? I can get us closer. Let's shine some lights on that. Are these spotlights maxed out? Whoa, why did my chat just turn red? Holy crap, Tryon.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another drill.
Thank you so much for the $100 donation. You're blowing me away here, man. Tryon has been part of the community for a very long time. He used to be around dating back to when we used to stream on Hitbox ages ago. Thank you so much for the donation. He says, and I quote, "There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion yet peace, there is serenity yet emotion, chaos yet order." He is quoting the Gray Jedi philosophy, which I always found really interesting. Since KOTOR, what was the guy's name in KOTOR? The Gray Jedi that you meet on Kashyyyk. That was, how old was I? I was a teenager then, I think, when KOTOR came out. I was in high school. And that was like my first idea of like the Gray Jedi. That's awesome. I love that idea of just the balance. Thank you so much for the $100 donation, though. I don't even know what to say. Totally distracted me now. What were we doing? Spotlight. spotlights. Turn up the radius. Oh, now we can see. Graveyard are awesome. Jolie. Bindo. That's who it was. Thank you. That's who it was. Through victory, my chains are broken. The force shall free me, and it's G. I like Gulf India. Oh, GI, I like Gulf India. I gotcha.
You know what's going on?
It's easy to say.
Maybe it's another drill.
Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what the results are now that I've been totally distracted. Results. We've got 94% say yes, this is it. Build a base here. All right, this is gonna be it then. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna grab some steel plates, and we're gonna figure out where the base will be set up originally. Oh.
What's going on?
Clue says,
Maybe it's another
Shack,
drill.
chat demands it must be named Huggy Base. I already have steel plates on me. They demand, do they? Do they now? I don't know, Huggy Base. You can't have Huggy Base without building the Huggy Bear. Huggy Bear, if you don't know, used to be the original mining ship that in the original Space Invaders Group Survival RP series. I'm going out there. Oh, we can get way closer. We're gonna get way closer. We had built and named it Huggy Bear because Ep4. Really all I think I have to say. Playing Ep4. We're gonna get much closer. We're gonna get all up in that. And we're gonna build inside this impact crater. We're picking up 2 different resource types. Unidentified resource types. The problem is now we can't see in there. That can be fixed. We need work lights. There's some construction components. This song, for those asking, and I know it's been requested a few times, called, bring it up, The Wind. Coming off of Epidemic Sound, because I have the okay to stream with that music on. That's why you don't hear me streaming like Pandora. Let's get some gyroscopes. Gyroscopes, spotlights. Oh, work lights. Turn my inertial damage back on. Not going anywhere.
A secret well kept.
And martial tubes and bulletproof glass. We're gonna get some lighting in here so we can work. Might not need it to bring this online. Fire! There she goes. Beautiful. Let me crank it up. Used to work in the dark. I don't have a control panel out there. Spotlight. Ooh. Oh, nice. Now we can see what's up. Shack, major question. What happened to the series with Ep4? The AI. The AI was called Alteran. Poor Alti. And the traitorless the traitor lass. Traitor? How's Tabby? I guess she was kind of traitorous. Loyal to no one but herself. That was canceled because people didn't have enough time to make it, basically. Everybody had jobs, school, that's the kind of thing happened. How do we feel about building this in here? Like hidden inside this entrance? I'm feeling pretty good about it. Like I feel like I need to frame it though. First. Well, that's as good a place as any. This is how we're gonna start the asteroid base. With the wrong kind of blocks. Those weren't actually squares. That should be anchored inside the asteroid. There we go. This is gonna be the entrance. We're gonna drill into the asteroid. I'm just making a platform for which I can walk on to make it an even hole, more or less. Can I get one more on this side? Maybe. There we go. There we go. I'll start the drill. Right-click to get rid of some of this rock. We got plenty of iron. I'm not really worried about saving this or anything. Right-clicking is making much larger holes, and this is why I wanted the platform. So now I can lock onto the platform and I can drill straight. Don't fuck up the rock. Digging a hole. The beginnings of our outpost. Build a blast door over the entrance. You talk about the entrance of this? Look at how big that is. That's a big asteroid. That'd be huge. Because I'd have to fill in all of the sides. Nah, that's too much. But we can dig a hole here and then build the base inside the hole. Like, we can just really flesh this out. Let me go get the worker drone ship and see if we can build this quicker. Bring this online. Golf wants to know, any tips for people who want to do videos for YouTube? Yep. It's gonna seem kind of corny, but basically, can I drill? Yep, we're gonna see if we can drill this a little bit easier with this ship. We may have to make like a drill ship for this. Oh, that braking thrust is not good. Drill the hole! Totally meant to do that. Basically, you gotta find something you're really passionate about and do your own thing. That's really the trick. Right? Look at the YouTubers that you enjoy and then think, what do I have to bring to this? What do I love talking about? And then make sure you're having fun with it. If you're not going to be able to keep it up. So even if you do end up doing fairly well, you're probably not going to be able to keep up with you're going to run out of passion for it if you don't like what you do. I guess that'd be nice. Yeah, we need like a building ship for this kind of work. Like a drill drone ship. But for now, let's get the beginning of the cave going. Drill it in. Get back out. That's all right. That's why we got this camera. Oh, that's so much faster. Hell, I can even drill some of this up just to have extra iron. I'm gonna need it for the base. Jack, could you find out when Perfect Linky's gonna build the USS Voyager? I built the USS Voyager. That's like my favorite build of mine. I mean, I didn't really finish the detail work on it, but the hull is, I think it's as good as you could get in Space Engineers. There's a build time-lapse of it on the channel if you want to see it. I thought it was pretty fantastic. Jack, have you ever played Subnautica? Lee asks, thank you so much for the donation. I have, a little bit. I mean, it's kind of cool. I didn't get very far. That's the one where you like land in the escape pod in the ocean, right? And there's a crashed alien spacecraft or your old spacecraft nearby, and the reactor's overloading at the beginning, and you're... Yeah, I didn't get to the part where you're actually building stuff. I didn't get that far in it. Cool concept, though. All right, we need to actually drill this out, so we're gonna right-click this. Get rid of some rock. We need some space. This is gonna be like a landing area docking bay, right? We need this to be big. Bigger. Much bigger. We need massive doors. I'm debating if I want to build them old school or if I want to like find some cool docking bay doors. I'm gonna need a bigger drill. Yeah. I can argue with that with you guys on that one. Got some more on this side. Up a little bit more, out more. Let's remove this wall. And let me get my Steam stats up here so we can actually see if there's any issues with the stream. Nope, looks good. All right. Oh, the base is coming along. This is gonna be good. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of building the base into an iron deposit, like especially a massive one like this, because we could literally just mine the walls and build the base. Oh, I'm out of iron. Mine the walls, make another tunnel, build the base up some more. It's gonna be good. We need massive doors. Damn right we do. Speaking of massive doors, if you guys have a favorite door mod, I am all ears. Here's the way we should do it. This should be like policy on the channel from now on. If you're suggesting a mod, put it like you do questions, right? We put the word questions in brackets, put the word mod in brackets, and then the name of the mod exactly copy pasted from Steam so I can search it in Steam's goofy search algorithm, whatever. Oh, I gotta watch it when I'm looking around like that. What do we got? Bard. I'm a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Digging a hole, digging a hole. Thank you for the $5 donation. Tradition in Wasted Stream. As it should be. Sounds like a wasted thing. I love his new, like when he gets subscribers sound effect. Another boy joins the war. Like, it's so good. He says that, he does that work voice. Spot on. Come on. Actually grab a little bit of iron ore. All right, let me run out real quick, see what we got. I feel like this side is droopy. We gotta mine out this side to make them even. I'm actually gonna mine it too so we can get some extra iron. Diggity diggity. I'd love to get pop-up defenses too. Maybe some doors that open, turrets come out, you know, when we get pirate threats. Or if we decide to say screw the universe and put everybody on hostile and we'll just fight everything. Pop out here. So, what we need is gravity. That'll make building a hell of a lot easier. Then I won't be doing that number. Where my view goes all cattywampus every time I hit an angle on one of these rocks. Let's just have it. Cattywampus is a word. Don't judge me. Don't you judge me. Trying to get the floor in place. Ah! I'm missing a floor panel. There we go. Alright. What do you mean it doesn't need doors? Blast door, big hangar door. Alright, let's check it out. Happy pasta. Still for like 2 seconds chat. There we go. If this is the one I think it is, why did I get mag? This is what I'm talking about with the weird search results that you get. Why did I get mag lock surface docking clamps? I remember these. These are cool. They work like landing gear, but they're flat. Let's just do big hangar door. See what comes up. And switch this to mod so we don't get everybody's builds. Still nothing. Blast door. Mod, blast door. Large blast door, hangar door. This one, Eichsters, does this one still work? It's a pretty cool looking one, but it's also actually kind of small, I think. I haven't subscribed to that one already. Large armored gates, I do have those. They're not in this yet. S-Wars blast door, what? Oh, are these the sideways doors? Oh, they are! Oh, the texture is super bland though. Yeah, the texture is just too flat, but that's actually pretty cool. What? It's natural selection. I'm fine. We've got plenty of energy. Force fields. Yeah, you guys were talking about force fields the other day. Oh, I like where this is going. I already have it subscribed. I don't know what they call it, but there's a force field mod already where you can go through it with ships, but it'll hold oxygen in. And that, my friends, is a thing that we should do. Even if it's just like behind the proper blast door. We just have it, we have it there, and then we can like, combat mode, shut the blast doors. Open the blast doors, open the blast doors. That's right, you heard me. Some stuff, get out of my way. There we go, looking good. This is part of my brand new floor. Iron. Do some tunnels. So this is going to be a hangar bay. All right, this is going to be like design bay, hangar bay, docking area, how we get in. So we're going to want a nice big square opening there with our force field installed. We want to get our... This is what I'm thinking so far. What else do we want? I'm thinking force field on like the interior, and then on the outside have some type of blast door that actually can close. I just think that would be neat. Then we'll do some tunnels that lead out the back that go to different areas like refineries, whatever. Like my own room back here could be cool. We should probably make some type of sensor grid system. Would be kind of neat. Like get our own beacon on here, not beacon, but radar system like the ship has. Even if we just pull that system off and install it on this so we can see what's coming within a 50,000 meter radius. So what we haven't seen, I haven't seen a lot of hostiles recently. Not since we've gotten to this asteroid. I wonder what's up with that. All right. We'll make the frame go all the way up, and we'll clean this up because this is just a big old mess. And there's the start. We've got a floor. Mostly. Make it even, at least. Ah, come on. I should probably clear this before I did it, but that's all right. Just get into the thing. There we go. How big is this for a landing area? It's all right. Could be bigger. I'm trying to think like what size ship can I land in here right now? And I couldn't do a small ship gone large, and I'm thinking that's what my scale's gonna be. Something that like a small ship you can actually walk into. We're gonna put the small ship mod pack in. And then I can have like an exploration combat vessel of some kind. Looking good. see how this looks. Plate this here. How many blocks is that? It's only 3 tall. Do I want to go bigger? If I go taller, I'm going to want to go wider. Let's go wider. Let's go taller, let's go wider. That's going to limit what I can build inside there, and that's not going to be big enough. That means you. I need you. It's like careen to the side of the mountain. Oh! Oh no! Landing gear locked. Right then. Let's just frame this the proper size. You. Hard to tell where I'm at. Gotta go farther that way, gotta go farther this way. Bigger, beefier. Yep, that's what I'm saying, guys. Let's do it. Now, let's see where this puts us in scale. I think we're looking pretty good. Next dampener's on. And we're gonna go over 2 more. We'll go up from here. Kind of like in the asteroid. I may have to clean some of this up in a minute. But I'm thinking right around there. And then across as far as I can go. I hope the force field mod is actually quite large, because this is going to be a big opening, and I don't want to have to reshape it to make that work. And I think we'll go 1 more and actually go in the rock on this side, and then we'll come down. Now we're talking. Like, let's take a step back. Shows you how big this opening actually is. It's huge. I guess we could always make it bigger too. Check why not makes a hexagon hangar. No real reason. Spartan, I can't answer that. Sorry, buddy. I can't spread that intel. Alright, let's get this floor made up and dig out some more of this. Oh. Seen through my head. Just want to get the walls and the flooring figured out first. And then it starts asking the question, if you're going to do a base, an asteroid base, what kind of decorations are you going to use? Are you going to use any of the like living quarters decorations or other wall building styles that you can pick up? I may have to look through this again. More. There we go. Keep going. We need like a little worker bot for these larger tunnels. This is gonna take a while. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, no, gotcha. Shit. Yeah, like that whole wall needs to be dug out more on that side. We can use the drill for that, but that's a much better size. 4 blocks tall and large blocks should work. We can always make it bigger. Come here. I need your drill. We're taking out a wall. Check, what's your favorite mod for Stellaris? It would have to be the one that expands the kind of ship classes that you get. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Yeah, it'd have to be that one, the one that gives you like carriers and light carriers and the frigates and just like this nice range. It just seems a little bit more interesting. I also like the new reactor mod that we've been messing around with in the series, where it has a slot for a reactor. Shack, new ore. Am I running into new ore? I haven't tested the new ore to see what it gives us. Let's pull out of here. Focus on getting this wall done. So not quite there. Need to dig this out. This lower section here. This back area. Let's go back a bit farther. There we go. And let's do this. See, this is why I'm so excited for Dual Universe, because this is the moment where you're like, man, how I could use multiplayer right now would be just amazing. Getting a team of people working on this would be so much better than doing it myself. One person could be digging and designing the tunnels, while one person could be setting up the energy system and setting up the refineries, and somebody could be out collecting resources, and Dual Universe is going for like this kind of construction creativity, but in an MMO space, and they're focusing on server architecture first and foremost. So you can go watch, like if you're curious how they're doing it, I recommend you check out, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that. I just think it's a really cool tech. You can check out their tech on like how their servers work and what they've been able to do so far with so many clients and online at one time. Pretty neat stuff. Pretty neat stuff. All right, this is looking pretty good for a start. I'm thinking we gotta do this wall here, dig that out a little bit more. We should probably start thinking of like supports on the top, or do I want to just close it in completely so we can have it oxygen generation? Because I don't believe Space Engineers ever added asteroids are airtight. Or did they? Like Tex, any of you guys, they never added that, right? I was the thing they talked about for a little bit, and then they never figured it out, I think. Is that a thing? I also want to get these struts built because we could put spotlights on them, or just hanging lights or something, and light up this bay while I work. Add a battery to the dinghy. It should solve the overload problem. Yeah, it's one of the things I want to do. That way, when it's docked up, it can charge itself as well. All right, not bad. Not too shabby. Now, I want to get a reactor online. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build... Am I walking? I'm walking. We're going to build a ramp going down right here. And this is going to lead us down to a subfloor underneath this hangar bay. And it's going to be like a maintenance area. And that's going to be the beginning of our first power generation system. Airtight asteroids? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Did I miss an update video? I don't think I have. This is gonna lead down. Bam. And then it'll curve around, it'll go back under, and then we'll build a, what will eventually just be a maintenance section. For now will be where our small reactor is that powers the space to allow us to build it, to continue to build it. I think that'll work. We can get a gravity generator online. We can get some cargo bays in here. Ah, just got like totally confused myself. Where am I? Because I fell down here. We're looking pretty good. Let's get a support wall right here, which should let us put down. Another ramp. Let's do another ramp. Could have done stairs. Or a ladder. Ladder would have worked. Now let's just do the full stairs. We've got the space for it. We might as well use it. Oh, really? You're not gonna fit. I've got to carry on the rock. this out a bit. There we go. See now. Should be able to put the stair frame in. Definitely need that gravity generator. Sweet. There's our way down right there. New ore, 11 meters away. Yeah, we saw the ore when we first got here. I just need to give it a try. Is that 11 meters though? Probably right there. I'm guessing it's that right there. Please be something really good. Let's take a sample. Looks like concrete. Straight up stone. Whoa, you are colorful. AG, help me out. What's AG? Captain, on your space station, you should connect the bridge that is on the surface of the asteroid, then connect it to the inner part of the space station. Have like a tower coming out of it. That'd be kind of cool. Especially when we're wondering, like, what's that thing out there coming toward us? When we pick it up on radar with the Exploration Mod and stuff. So, what am I doing? So, we've established it's silver, it's gold, it's silver. Tryon, I think you're lying to me. Everybody else says it's silver. I think it's silver too. AG is gold. Or maybe it's gold. I don't know. Everybody's all over the place. I hope it's gold, because gold's the one thing we need to make the nanite construction. Like one of the big things that we need. Going down one more. Let's make this just larger. Oh, I don't want to drill through the gold. I don't want to waste it. But I don't also want to mine it right now without gravity, so. Yeah, we're going this way. I'm not going through that brand new collection of gold. Underneath our floor now. Give me this. I have all these rocks floating about. So now we can get down here. I can get a simple power generation system down here. And now I can also run conduit down here. I can run conveyors down here. So we have landing bays for our ships. So we can unload or salvage or whatever. Or refuel them if they're running on battery power. That could be cool. Let's run up here. Down to the maintenance bay. Maintenance shaft. Move this a little bit more. So we can get a cover beam on this. So we'll just do blop, blop, and blop. Ah. Down into the tunnels. And into the tunnels. We can get some flooring down. Was it AG or AU? Icy iron, and then AG. And right? I want to go left and right around this bend. All right, I'm going to knock you out. We'll use up a little bit of our gold here, but I want 2 walkways through. I want this to go down more. I want a little bit of some headroom in this little maintenance area.
You know what's going on? Maybe it's another
Jacob, would you like to see a movie game that covers all of the Star Wars extended universe, or at least have it addressed more in the movies? Would you like to see a movie or game that, well, see, I'm already kind of getting through the new extended universe quite a bit with the books, and I've really enjoyed it. I'd like to see, yeah, there are some really cool things that happen in the new extended universe, and I won't give any spoilers out here, that would, I think, fit really well with some types of games. So yeah, yes I would. I'm always down for more Star Wars content though, especially in the gaming variety, because oddly enough, EA has not put out very many games while having the okay to do so, which is really strange to me.
Maybe it's another drill.
Thank you for the $5 donation. Have you added the experimental solar tracker mod? No, I haven't added the solar tracker mod. I assume it moves solar panels toward the sun as it rotates. Is that the deal? Okay, so this little bay area is good to go. We're gonna put a reactor down here and get a grab generator down here, and then we can actually get some work done. And that would be all of our steel. Let's go grab some more. And keep this up a little bit more. A little too tight in here. And we've got a ramp. So I want to be able to walk up the stairs easily. Alright, back to the ship. I need a ton of steel plates and enough parts to make a gravity generator. Here, you can have this. And these. Steel plates. Excuse me? Where are the billions? Oh, we don't have any. We have a ton of interior plates. We have like no steel. Where is... And go. All right, give me a chance to look at the chat now. Yeah, I didn't say EA, well maybe I did say it, but I didn't mean it that way. EA didn't buy Star Wars, they just have the rights to make all the games for it outside of mobile. So that's like, I'm surprised they haven't made more games or gotten their other studios really working on them. I mean, I know they've got a few games in the works now, it's just they've had the license for so long, and what have they really produced with it thus far? Any steel plates in here? It's a big fat note. Big fat note. Shack build lights. I'm working on getting the power generation online right now. Battle asteroid covered in guns. I was already talking about having, there we go, let's take 600 of those. I was already talking about having some material plates, construction components. Let's actually start getting this stuff online. Some gravity components. Computers, probably gonna need those. Probably gonna need motors. What else? About making pop-up turrets. I think that would be really cool. So, reactor and gravity. So. Just a small reactor for now, until we can dig deeper into the asteroid and we can get a proper area. If we even find that we need more power. Depends on how big we want this outpost to be. Reactor, we're gonna hide you down here. This isn't big enough. This isn't nearly big enough. We need to like go down. There we go. Let's just do one of these. Now I gotta drill upwards because I can't walk on that. It's not big enough. I need a better drill. Trying to make this area where the reactor's gonna go. I need enough space to run the connectors to it. So what we can do, can I place this here? There we go. We'll place that here, that here, and then for now, the reactor can go sticking out the side of this. And I can move it around or whatever later. So, this wall. And flooring. Weld it up. It's all part of the same grid. Where's my reactor? Let's do it that direction. I need all the stuff. Computers, metal grids, construction components, steel tubes. Run that. You know what else we can put down here? While we're here, I might have the space. We can get the gravity generator started as well. And right next to it. And we can finally get some lights installed, and I can really start designing this place. And gravity generator. Missing one gravity component. Computers, motors, large steel tubes. All the things. Take that. I like that you've got the light coming in from the top. That's kind of cool. It's coming in from the ship. Why can't I move? There we go. Stop drifting everywhere. Oh, what do I give for gravity? Yeah, X3 is on hold until we get 1.0, which I was told was on the way, but we're still kind of waiting. Tubes, we need large tubes, we need construction components. What else did I say we needed? Components. I already got motors, computers. Probably more than that. Yeah, let's grab more than that. Did I get the reactor components already? I needed one more gravity generator. Don't need power cells. Gravity components. Yep, I got the gravity components. Interior plates? No, I didn't need interior plates because I came back with interior plates. Oh, I know what I knew. I can try out the mod we've got installed. So it hasn't really worked for me so far, but I right click, it should give me all the components for the gravity generator. Now we'll run over there and try it out. Shack, when is Fallout 4 going to be released for Fallout VR, or for VR? I don't remember the date, but it's out there. You should be able to look it up. November, I believe. Now I'm curious, I think it's mid-November. But somebody could look that up for me. Because, yes, I just hope that it still works with all of the current Fallout mods, or at least the majority of them. Steel tubes and computers. More of those. Metal grids. More steel tubes. 100 reactor components. Large steel tubes and computers for the gravity gen. Would be smart if you made an arm with a foot in front, much like what Wasted did with a connector block, but instead the block connect to the front. What? We're gonna have a connector up here on this top area, so when we come into dock with, say, ships like that thing right there, or hopefully something better, we'll be able to connect it to the grid, recharge batteries, drop off resources, things like that. Vicious!
Maybe it's another drill.
Scrap fire. Indeed. Indeed. I don't need these anymore. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. What am I? This is distracting. Now I don't know what I'm doing. I need more large steel tubes. I know that. I need the reactor, like 100 reactor components. It's gonna take up like my entire... Yeah, my entire inventory is gonna basically be reactor components. So I need the grav anymore. All right, I'm full. The heaviest object. Fallout 4 in October. Yeah, I'm really pumped for that. The little bit that I played of it, I was impressed when I was at E3. And to have a world of that size to be able to explore it in VR, pretty good. Got the computers. Of course I did. Computers and metal grids, that's it. We're online. Computers and metal grids. And fuel. Computers, metal grids, and fuel. You're done, Brock. You're in my way. You're out of my way now. You just piss me off. Something out there. Civilian Hornet. Hornet Warrior. I don't know what that is. Alright. We needed metal grids. That's not enough metal grids. Tell me I've got more. One more right there. I am out of metal grids. Buy some. There it goes. Metal grids. Help me out. I totally forgot what I was forgetting. Oh, we wanted some fuel and we wanted some computers, which I think those computers are. Yeah. Dang, you got any silicon left? Oh, good, we do. Whew. All the stuff that refinery has to go through. Jeez. Need this. Probably need those. No, I don't need those. Totally having a brain fart, forgetting what else I needed. Metal grids. Uranium. I needed some uranium. That would be in the refinery. 40 uranium for the new fuel point. And... Here's the metal grids. I guess that's it. Fallout New Vegas. I'd love to have a rebuilt version of it. I would love to see them make their like, I would love to see, was it Obsidian make another Fallout game. I really would, especially in Fallout 4's engine. I think the story for that would be amazing. Grav generator is good to go. Reactor is also good to go. Just needs fuel. I'm about to have gravity up in here. Boom! We got gravity. We got power. We're gonna have floors in here to make life a little easier. Excellent. Says damage on it. Question: do all Fallout games Let's Play? That's not really a question, Christopher. That's more like a demand, I think. You should do a New Vegas modded playthrough. I tried to do a Tale of Two Wastelands one, and then they did the Nexus mod update, and it just totally wrecked my Tale of Two Wastelands playthrough. That thing was modded, crazy modded. Tale of Two Wastelands is such a cool mod, though. A mod that lets you straight up play through all of Fallout 3 and New Vegas with one character being able to travel between the two wastelands. And it works really well, and they're still developing it to work out any more, more and more of the bugs that are there, and to make it more compatible with the mods that are out there. And it's incredibly compatible, because it really works. I can walk down here. Yay. It works really well, and it works with Fallout 3 being played in New Vegas' engine, so you get all of the gunplay of New Vegas with Project Nevada. If you install that, I'm running out of power. Yeah, I noticed. You guys waiting for me to like keel over and die over here? I noticed. I'm on your game. I gotta get back to base. Or I need to get a place so I can recharge here. I don't have the parts on me. Run! Run, 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 run. Boop. There we go. Recharging. Just let it happen. Don't remind him. He's so mean, Warp Gamer. He's so mean to me. What are we up to? How we doing? We've been streaming for like... Oh god, we're pushing on 3 hours. And I'm out of coffee. So I think this is where we're gonna end it. Let's take a look at where we're at. Let me take a cruise outside our base of operations now. The sun pointing directly into our new outpost. What is that, or? Hang on a second. I want a sample. Is the same stuff we mined inside? Some people aren't watching it live. They're like even farther behind, so I'm still seeing people say you're low power, because sometimes the stream won't catch up. Sample time. What did you just get? Oh, okay. So was that nickel and whatever CO was. I'm terrible. I'm about to make a list. I'm gonna get a printout. But that's what we've got so far. So because you guys have voted, build an asteroid base, get a base of operations. We're going to install a couple of new mods in the next stream to allow us to build small ships with jump drives to have, what? There's a freighter passing by. Small ships to have jump drives. We're gonna have, oh yeah, what else are we gonna do? So I can make a more design ships for particular missions. I'm thinking small ships gone wild. You can walk around inside them, like kind of Millennium Falcon-esque style. We're gonna build this base up to be something that we can actually use, have a refinery on board. Whether or not, we probably will, strip the rust bucket down a little bit, or all of it. We could just strip it all and turn it into a space station and build onto this asteroid. So there's a lot of cool things we can do with this asteroid, but I don't want to sit in every one of these streams and just be building all day long. So first thing we're probably gonna do next time is get this operational, get a cargo system set up, and then start building something that we can use to explore using the parts of the rust bucket, because as much as I love this ship and how ridiculous it is, it might be time for a more planned out design, maybe. Cause look at this thing. Oh, the rust bucket. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Oh, man. I don't know. I mean, maybe we could just take apart the dry dock and leave it like floating outside the base. And that's like our, there's all kinds of fun stuff we could do. We'll figure it out in the next episode, but we got a lot done. I'm really enjoying this on Sundays. Commander!
Another drill.
Gargritz. Gardus. Thank you for donating $2. My mind is totally burned out. I need to go get me some lunch, but thank you so much for the donation. Thank you guys for hanging out with the stream for me, and I will see you guys next Sunday at the latest. Every Sunday I'm streaming. Wednesday and Saturday is going to be Stellaris. Those are the things we've got so far. All right, guys. Later, everybody. Oh, gotta do the outro, and I gotta save before I forget. That would be terrible if we lost our progress thus far. And cue the outro. Anytime now.